So today, let's talk about tricks of getting a beautiful girl. All right. The reason I want to have this topic ni juna realize most men either wako afraid kuendea madem warembo ama they don't prefer going for beautiful ladies, and that's why you find dem ni mrembo amefika 30 anasema manze mimi hakuna mtu ananikatianga just because probably she's beautiful looking. So everyone almost assumes ama most guys will assume maybe you dem akona mtu, and sometimes you might find that dem ako very much single. What I've come to see also in the recent past, sai tu nikiinteract na different ladies, ni ati most ladies will lie to you at first that akona mtu. I don't know kama wanafanyanga hivyo ndio waone reaction yako ama waone kama utakuwa interested na yeye ama waone ni kama utaendelea kumuongelesha. But one thing I tell guys, usiwahi kimbia kuuliza dem kama ana date ama ha date, okay? Because I told you, this is something I keep telling you, girls lie, okay? Na anaweza danganya tu aone reaction yako, aone nikikwambia niko na chali, what will you do? So me, this is what I always say, when you're going for a lady and if you don't know kama hauko sure ako na chali ama hana chali, don't ask. Kama akona chali atakuambia, okay? Kama hana chali, she'll just leave that conversation. Mtakuwa mnaongea tu normal. So ile siku atataka kufunguka roho ndio atafunguka. But every other time go ukijua that probably 50% chance either ako single ama hako single, okay? So pia wewe usiingie hapo udhani ati kabisa udem ako single. Anaweza kuwa hako single but ni venye tu hajakuambia. And for her anaweza jitetea aseme ni wewe haukumuuliza. But then me I'm telling you, don't ask. Unless you want to be in a relationship with her, hapo ndio unaweza muuliza. Lakini kama unamkatia hii tu ya kawaida, usikimbia kuuliza dem kama ako kwa relationship. Juu atakwambia ako kwa relationship na maybe hako, okay? Because she wants to see your reaction. So how do you get a beautiful girl? Number one, you can get to this point and just say nitakuwa tu naongelesha madem beautiful. What I've seen in the recent past ni machali wengi wanaendeanga mid girls. Mid girls inamaanisha uni dem average, si mrembo na hajachapa, ako tu hapo katikati, okay? So you see most guys will go for those ladies because anajua udem probably akona insecurity, uni dem hajijui, uni dem hajielewi, uni dem hajiamini. So kupata dem kama huyo ni rahisi because you can either convince her ameiva sana ama you can either convince her she's not yet, hako hajafika bado. So kama manipulation kidogo hapo, okay? But one thing I want to say is, once you fix your mind and you say I want to approach only beautiful ladies, na lazima ufike hapo kama mwanaume. You can tell yourself, you can tell your mind, sasa nitakuwa naongeleshanga tu madem warembo. The reason for that is because it builds your confidence over time. So the more you are talking to beautiful girls, the more wanakuwa more easier to talk to. So hata ukiingia place uone dem rembo, your instinct tells you can talk to that lady. Hata kama anaka high class, hata kama anaka socialite fulani, utaenda kumuongelesha just because already ushajizoesha, all right? So number one, so the other thing also ni confidence. You really have to have confidence when you want to approach beautiful ladies, because unaona huyu ni mtu anapata attention ya so many people, so ka ego nako kako pale juu. So you need to be very careful anytime you are going for a beautiful lady. You really have to be confident. Juu kama hautakuwa confident, she might crush you na venye ata react, okay? Because anaweza kubrush off, anaweza kuchukulia ni kama she can't take you for granted. So you really need to be careful anytime you are going for a beautiful girl. Ukuwe confident. Now ooze with confidence, okay? The second thing, and ladies love confidence, especially beautiful girls. The second thing, you really have to be charming. Mademu warembo ni wale mademu naingizanga box juu ulimbamba, not because ati juu uko na do ama nini. Ikikuja ni story ya do, maybe dem rembo mwenye hana pesa, but dem rembo mwenye at least ako sawa, even if she doesn't have too much money, ako sawa, she's not complaining ama she's not really begging for money, then huyo dem you really have to charm her. Hata dem I think akona do, lazima umcharm, umuoneshe by the way, cause she starts to paint a picture. Uchali nikianza kumdate, how will our relationship be? So akiona when him say laughter, when him say ma jokes, when him say comedy hapa, ana feel huyu mwanaume atakuwa ananibambanga all the days, okay? And anytime you start talking to a lady, already asha project 1 year down the relationship, how will this relationship be? So you really have to be the charming guy, okay? The other thing also ni kitu yenye nimesema hapo, you have to be the person that makes her laugh, okay? Lazima wewe ni ule mse mwenye you don't mind making fun of her, you don't mind kumuenjoy, how mind kusema tu jokes tu tudogo. Unajua zile passing jokes zenye you really don't mean anything but you just say it, okay? So if you really make her laugh and if you really show her that you have a sense of humor, huyo dem ata gravitate more towards you. So hata kama alikuwa anasikiza watu wengine, as long as you are funny, imagine he will like you more. Okay, so you really have to be funny, you really have to be the person mwenye she really wants to be around. The other thing also ni, you have to be the person that has deep conversations. Unaona dem rembo, she's not just the surface, she has a depth in her. Okay, so sasa wewe, you really as a man have to figure out how big is her depth. Depth na maanisha anapenda nini, ni vitu gani zenye most people don't know about her. Unajua unaweza ona dem rembo and then you assume she's just like madem wengine, yani kama socialite wengine, and maybe that's not the case. Probably she's somebody who is very kind, ni mtu ako na roho poa. So anytime you have deep conversations, you will get to know the side of her that not many are able to see. Unaona, so that's what you should do. So deep conversations, at least for this beautiful lady, sometimes they are, wanakuanga emotional, wanakuanga vulnerable. You'll hear beautiful ladies say, by the way, it's not easy being a beautiful lady. Juu mara ukitembea kwa street unapata comments, you are attracting all sorts of men, wanaume wako na vibe, wanaume wako na pesa, wanaume hawana kitu yoyote. So you see, because she's beautiful, that beauty attracts so many men to her life. So you really have to be the person mwenye unaenda into deep conversations with her, so that you can know insecurities zake zinakuanga gani, what are the things she loves to do, ni vitu gani she cares for. Hizo ndio vitu important sana when it comes to knowing a beautiful lady and actually attracting a beautiful lady. Okay, another thing I'll ask you to do with a beautiful girl, anytime unataka kuwa attract, trick moja also inakuanga ni kuwa compare to other ladies. What do I mean? Tuseme anakaa celebrity fulani, hata kama hamkai, but kuna venye tu unaonanga anytime you see her, it's like you see a reflection of celeb fulani, unajua dem. Let's take an example of maybe Aziad, and it could be because of either her facial features ama her body physique features. Okay, so maybe akona mwili kama ya Aziad, ama akona mwili kama ya these celebrities that natumia Aziad because napenda kutumia yeye ka example. So you can imagine if you tell her every time, by the way, uko na mwili kama ya Aziad nini. Of course, what that does, it means for her she gets to see an insight of how you see her. So atakuwa najuanga, umse unajua ananionanga kama Aziad. Okay, because huyo ni mse huko juu, ni celebrity. Hata kama ni mtu wa majuu, hata kama ni mtu mwenye ako probably like a Kenyan celebrity, probably like a model, compare them to those people. Why? Because those at the end of the day are people wenye ni celebrity. So anytime she knows that unamuonanga kama mtu fulani, she feels good about herself because ana feel nimekuwa compared to someone else who is beautiful, ama someone else who she admires pia yeye, hata kama ni chini ya maji. Okay, so that's important. The other thing also, you need to make regular calls and random calls, because you see how madam beautiful, most of them unapata ni wase very introverted. Okay, so sometimes unapata ni mtu mwenye ukimcall you can talk for very long, especially kama kuna conversation ina flow kabisa. So huyu ni mtu mwenye 100% go there knowing that huyu lazima utampe vibe. Okay, I'm not trying to say that beautiful women are difficult, ama beautiful girls are difficult to talk to ama ku convince. They are not, but just invest a lot. Huyu si mwenye ata settle for bare minimum, because at the end of the day you see she's attracting other people, si wewe pekee. Okay, so wewe ukiingia hapo uanze kukua relaxed, sijui umeingia relationship, hata umeacha kumpe vibe nini, now she starts to find other alternatives ya mtu mwingine mwenye atampe hiyo vibe. Okay, because these are precious. Me I like to feel like beautiful girls are those precious, neza sema nini, are those precious things in our society that we really should take care of. Because hebu wewe fikiria ati dem moja anapita hapa and almost like 10 men wanapinduka kuangalia uni dem gani, and they're not looking at her physique, by the way, wanaangalia sura yake, like beauty, ile urembo tu ya uso. The guys are like uni dem gani. Okay, so you see, this is somebody who's grown up knowing she's beautiful. Wengine hawajuangi, but they know. Even if they tell you ati unajua mimi sionangi mimi ni mrembo, ni uongo. Nijua hata uendelee kumcompliment. So that's the other thing, compliment her uniquely. Mwambie zile vitu zenye haambiangu na watu wengi. So everybody will compliment her looks, everybody will compliment her physique. Are you complimenting her clothes? Are you complimenting her style of clothes? Are you complimenting her voice, venye anaongea, venye anajibeba? Hizo ndio vitu zenye unaweza compliment uniquely. Okay, kitu ya mwisho yenye nitasema ni, when it comes also to beautiful girls, what you need to consider ni ati lazima ufikirie that with this beautiful lady, like there are something special that she considers special. All right, kuna vitu zenye unafaa ku understand about a lady when you want to talk to her. By the way, whether she's beautiful or not, there are things you need to understand. Number 1, love language yake ni gani, okay? Number 2, is she introverted or extroverted? Number 3, anapenda PDA, yule mse mwenye anataka kushikwa mkono mkitembea. Because once you know these things and you are able to do these things, you know, atafeel ni kama una understand more. So always strive to understand the lady. Wacha kumuona for the looks pekee. Because let me tell you, ile time ulianza kumkatia utakuwa unamuona ni mrembo. The minute ukikaa na yeye, ako ka urembo kanaanzanga kufade. Juu sasa ni mtu umeanza kuishi na yeye. I mean, haujaanza kuishi na yeye, ni mse umeanza kuassociate na yeye, probably mna date, mko kwa relationship. So the more you are around her, she starts becoming familiar, okay? So familiar, kizungu inasema familiarity breeds contempt. Kuna point itafika, the beauty that you want, so you will stop seeing it. Ama hautakuwa sasa unaiona sana because like ushamzoea, ushajua na kaanga hivi. So to you she's just any other Njeri or any other any other what other name, any other Julie. So to you she's just any other Julie, any other Jane. Lakini for everyone else, ama for every guy mwenye anamwangalia anaona kadem karembo. So don't lose sight of the girl that you started to date, ama the girl that you were attracted to in the first place, okay? So always make sure una put on toes so that hata yeye asilalie urembo yake. Kama ni whatever she has to do to look nice and to look beautiful, help her to do it, ama push her to do it, okay?
Gachin Lion.